friends and strangers. Yeah, what the heck happened here? This is what happens when you do a combination of trampolining and pole dancing. It's crazy. I've been doing trampolining for something like 17 years now, and while I've never broken a bone, every now and then I do something like this. But anyway, today, friends and strangers, I want to talk about rumours. Now, when I was a teenager, I went to an all-girls school, and back then, the biggest rumours that would go around were that someone was pregnant, or a lesbian, or sometimes both. I don't know how that last one works. I don't think anyone ever made a rumour about me being pregnant, but I do remember there being several rumours that I was a lesbian. Well, the joke's on you, high school bullies, because it turns out I'm not a lesbian. I'm actually a pansexual. That's right, I'm sexually attracted to pans. This joke has been used way too many times. But now that I'm an adult, I thought that my rumour days were behind me. And it turns out I was wrong, because a couple of weeks ago, I found out that there's a rumour going around about me. And when I found out that there was a rumour about me, I started to panic a little bit, because I was like, what could this rumour be? It's kind of like when you go to the airport and you have to go through security. You know you're not a terrorist. You know you're not smuggling drugs in your suitcase. But still, you have this irrational fear that the security guards are going to find something. So there I am, waiting to hear about this rumour like, oh my god, they found out I've killed him. They found my collection of My Little Pony fanfiction. They've discovered that I'm sexually attracted to pans. Seriously, we need to stop using this joke now. Also, I need to stop holding heavy objects with my wrist. Ow! But it turns out that the rumour was far more ridiculous than that. And when I heard it, I just burst out laughing. I am in a relationship. I have been for about 4 years now. And me and my partner are happy. There is a rumour apparently going around that I have proposed to my boyfriend and he said no. Dun dun dun! I mean, look, there's no ring on my finger, so it must be true. I apologise for the clickbait thumbnail while I'm at it. Okay, so let me just bust this myth. First of all, if I were to propose to my boyfriend, do you really think he'd say no to this? I actually did ask him, not if he would marry me, but I did say something along the lines of, hey, hypothetically, if I had proposed to you, which I hadn't, what would your answer have been? And he said he would have said yes. Ha! Second of all, anyone who knows me and my boyfriend well knows that marriage is nowhere near on the horizon for us. Because you know what? We're only 22 years old. We are still so young. Plus, we're still living with our parents. We've both agreed that we don't want to get engaged until we're living together. And thanks to the rising cost of housing and our crappy economy in this country, that's not likely to happen until we're like 50. Plus, you know, weddings are expensive. And while I'm pretty sure that when I do get married, I don't want a huge, fancy, expensive wedding, I would like there to be, you know, food. I love that that's my main priority when it comes to weddings. Like, yeah, I promise to spend the rest of my life with you. Now, where's the pizza? The other funny thing about rumours is that you never quite know who started it. Hey, do you know who started that rumour about me proposing to my boyfriend and him saying no? Oh, I'm pretty sure I heard it from that guy. Don't look at me, I heard it from him. You know, I'm pretty sure I heard it from her. Who, me? But that doesn't make any sense. I haven't seen her in like 3 years. How could she have come up with this? I'm just trying to figure out how people got it into their heads that I've proposed to my boyfriend and he said no. It's making me look back over all of my previous actions to see if there's anything that would suggest that. I mean, the day after Christmas, I went into a jewellery shop with my boyfriend to get my watch adjusted because my boyfriend had bought me it for Christmas and it was too big. And it only needed a couple of links taken out, but the jewellery shop were like, well, this appears to be a very simple and quick job, but because you didn't buy it from us, we're going to charge you 20 quid to fix it. And I remember being rather annoyed about that because 20 quid just to take some links out of a watch? That's crazy. But I had no other option, so I paid the money and me and my boyfriend left the shop. And I imagine at the time I looked pretty grumpy. Now I'm thinking, did somebody see me and my boyfriend leave the shop and think, Katie's looking sad. Maybe she proposed to her boyfriend and he turned her down, so now they've had to go and return the ring and now she's really not happy with him. Which is ridiculous and clutching at straws, but I can't think of anything else that would suggest that this has happened. How did people come up with this? I need to stop waving my arms around because my wrist is hurting. What I'm trying to say is, rumours may feel like harmless fun, and you know, in cases like this, everything's turned out fine. In fact, I find it hilarious, and now every time I see my boyfriend, I try to propose at least 5 times a day. But rumours have the potential to do some harm. Not everyone is gonna take it on the chin and find it funny. If you hear a rumour, don't forget to check your sources. Thanks for watching, guys. I want to know down in the comments below, have you ever been the subject of a crazy rumour? Take care and see you next week. Bye! Ow. I should really stop using this wrist. See ya!